Hi, I'm Yuan from Customer Success Department of Base Enterprise. We provide business management and operating platform in Vietnam. And now, welcome to How Deploy Base Software for Business series. In this video, we will discuss the deployment of Base workflow application. And in this last video, we will instruct users the Base workflow daily used to manage their tasks in business through form and content. First, introduction of software overview. Secondly, how to essentialize and handle tasks on software. Thirdly, how to manage and search for jobs. And lastly, a few small notes when used for the user. Let's get started. Besides to use Base on your phone, please download both Base and Base workflow application. In overview, Base workflow is the process management tool that helps your business in visualize your process from paper or even on your mind to the system. Second, since visualizing your process, the business may have an overview of whole process and what stage each task is being processed. Third, through Base workflow, each department could interact with each other related to every task during the process. And finally, measure the task efficiency of the object in the process. In terms of the interface, when you open Base workflow, you will see a menu bar on the left screen, which shows you all workflow you are allowed to access in your business. Workflow is a working space where you manage and handle all your tasks in this process. Click on the workflow that you are interested in. Each workflow will include various stages corresponding to every step in the real process. Base workflow operates very simple, that whenever a mission comes up, user create or add a new job on the workflow with the full required information at the first stage, and then forward or transfer this job to the following stage for the next department or individual to handle sequentially until the mission is fully complete. There will be two main status. Done when jobs have transferred through all stages in workflow and finished on job to be done related. Or fail if the job has been cancelled at every stage on the workflow. In a workflow, to create a new task or job in the first stage, click on the Add Job button or click on the plus icon below to create a new job. Then fill in all the required information. Choose yourself as an assignee and press the button Create a new job. Each created job will show the assignee and the remaining time to perform this job before the deadline. After the deadline, every overdue job will turn into the red color. Note that, in some cases, the permission to create a new job can only be assigned to a few specific individuals, depending on the regulation of the business. So do not be surprised if you are notified that you are not allowed to create a new job. When being assigned a new job, you will receive a notification on the platform or the application on your phone. And when clicking on the job, you will see the job detail in the center, including the job description, custom fields, list of to-do, and a comment section for exchange information and transferring files when performing the job you need. Moreover, you could discover the stage guidelines on how the job will be done in this stage, or the main action section record the operational history of the job. When you have been assigned a job in the Base workflow, you will have three main actions to handle. Firstly, move the job. After finishing the job in your stage, you can drag the job or press the Move Next button to move the job to the following stage. This action shows that you have completed the job at your present stage, and you want to hand over it to the person in the following stage. When transferring, you may have to fill out the field information as the result of your job or complete some to-dos available in your stage that you are in charge. Moreover, when moving job, you also know who may be reassigned to this job, and especially in some cases, you can be the one who reassigns the job for the next day to the suitable individual. Secondly, backward the job. In case the job is lacking information or has a dissatisfying completion, you could return the job to the previous state to hand over the job to the previous assigner. However, remember to comment or leave some notes or information for the previous assigner, who could know the reason why this job has been returned. And lastly, cancel the job. In case the job cannot move or backward and cannot continue to handle, then click on Make Job as Failed to end the job here. Of course, when making this job fail, remember to choose the reason due to the cancellation accordingly for reports. To manage the tasks or jobs that you need to do on Base workflow, the user will have two places to track. The first is also the most important place is the Reminder tool. Reminder lists all the jobs that you need to do and is divided into the three main groups. On job you must complete today, on job that you are late or overdue, and finalize the job that you have to do within the next 7 days. However, your job will only show on the Reminder tool provide that the job in the workflow must have been set a specific deadline. And the second place to manage your job or task is on My Jobs and My To-Dos. These two functions collect all job or tasks related to you and divide them into two main sections, Job Role and the Status. For example, you want to filter out the job that you are being assigned, or the job that you are performing, or late. Also, to filter out each workflow, you can choose the filter and choose the specific workflow and click on the Update button. So what is the difference between job and to-dos on Base workflow? For example, in a workflow, the job is the big task that will be created, hand over and processed through each stage of the workflow. But to-dos are just a small task or mission that you need to do for one job. Note that one job could include various to-dos. To use Base workflow effectively, there will be few notes or tips for you, which including: firstly, once you have transferred or moved the job to the following stage, you cannot pull back to your own stage if you are not the current assignee of this job. So in case of finding a lack of information or any mistake, please comment to ask the current assignee to backward the job to you. Secondly, if you need to share or exchange the job information with any individual in your company about a job, please add them as the followers. Then you can copy the link of a job and send it to them as a way to quickly access your job. And thirdly, it's about changing deadline features. In each stage, we'll have a specific limit time as a business rule to handle the job. But in some objective case, the designer can ask the current stage owner to extend the deadline for themselves. To know who is the stage owner, you can check here in the job details. And next one, when transferring the job to the next stage, the system keeps on the current follower as default. That means you can continue to keep track and receive notification when the following stage of handling jobs. If you have completed the job, then hand them over to another and don't want to receive notification or continue to follow up anymore, feel free to unfollow the job. Or the workflow owner could set the default to remove the previous stage assignee from the job followers in the Advanced Option section in each stage. However, when no longer a job follower, you may no longer see the job in the following stages. Above are the main operation and function users should note when using daily base workflow. In the course of deployment, if you have any difficulty, please feel free to contact Base support for more detailed answer. Thank you everyone for listening and watching.